He's from. We gave him the game.
Who was you talking to from Oakland, man? Who was
No,
you
that's your
talking
boy
to?
Dirty says that. Dirty says that shit all the time.
I don't pay no mind to that shit, man. I don't even like. I don't even be wanting to have Tupac though, bro. That's the crazy shit about it though. There's a lot of dirt on that man name, B. I'm good.
Tupac?
Yeah, man.
I mean, okay.
Promise to pay back to the henchmen in due time. I know you bitch niggas is listening. The world is mine. Set me up, wet me up, niggas stuck me up, heard the gun bust, but you tricks never shut me up. What is that?
That's interesting that you know all that.
What is that, though?
I'm actually impressed that you know that.
I'm just saying. What was that, though? That was actually
fuck that. How do you know that line? You knew the proper delivery and everything. That's hell.
I'm just saying. I had to dissect it right there to see what it really was, though. Like,
okay.
Like you kind of. Is it dry or is it straight up? Is it wet? Is it dry or wet? You know what I'm saying? That's it. You want to call it dry, or you want to call it? That's why when I say they could have them, B.
I love
good
Pac,
on that.
I
like Pac too, though.
No, I don't like them. I love. No, they can't have them. They can't have them.
Pac was actually making it into being like a worldwide type of artist, though. It was like he was from so many different places. I think it wasn't gonna be like one place that could really set claim to him, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I think he was doing it like that. Like I heard Gibb say the other day that he was playing on.
Who's Gibb? Big Gibb?
Big Gibb, yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. We get to that too in a second, though. But
Big
Gibb said that
too.
He said that he said that Pac was planning on starting his label down in Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Is there any evidence of that?
I don't know. No.
I mean, Eric Sermon was out there. Yeah, too. Eric Sermon was one of the first cats I heard out there doing music shit, right? He got his own crib. So the film mob can be like, yo, Eric Sermon was start his record company in Atlanta. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Big Gibb brings nothing to our knowledge. Like he brings nothing new to. It's just interesting like takes. That's all. But he talks tough. Mm-hmm. But even within his stories, he remains pussy. I mean, he talked about some shit where he was in Cali and these gangster niggas and do that, and we were just trying to start looking. He's always looking. Can he show me a story where not the Dungeon family or whoever get him, where he had to go handle some business? It doesn't have to get into gunplay. Just when he approached someone on his own. You know why you don't have to hear those stories? Because he's pussy.
Wow. Damn.
Pussy.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like that.
Damn.
And you know what? I have a respect for the rest of the Goody mob. It's this nigga that hates New York. I don't hate Atlanta. I hate Gibb. Because he's not big. He's Skinny Gibb. That should be his name.
Skinny Gibb.
Yeah. Thin Gibb. Bitch ass clown.
You really don't like what he be saying about New York people, huh?
I don't like how he talks about New York. He puts no respect on it. And, I don't understand how some people, I talk to Gibb every other week. Yeah? And you watch his other interviews, and you're gonna sit here and say he doesn't talk shit about NYC. It always leads to him talking some shit about our city. Fuck him. If no one else is gonna say it, I don't have the ties to the industry like that. So I'll say it. I'm offended. Fuck him. And you know what I think? New York artists, they're like, I'm not addressing that motherfucker. Like, this motherfucker wears the inside of clothing. He wears it on the outside. He's a cornball. The shit that's supposed to be inside to insulate a jacket, he wears it on the outside. He's a cornball. He walks around here looking like, yo, Snoop Doggy Dogg. He really looks like a poodle. At least Snoop can rhyme and have flavor. He's dope. I want to know, and where in the process of making Goody Mob music, what did he do? Was he doing it, writing the songs or doing production? Because he seemed like he's one of those. I was there, niggas. This, like, you know, this like part of, you know, come, yo, let's go. We can do this. We can do this. Come on, get me. You can do it too. He brought no real skill set. Now, listen, I'm open. Anyone can correct me. But what does Gift do? Except wear baggy clothes and bell bottoms in '92 when that shit was not cool. He brought no style. He can't rhyme. He doesn't DJ. He doesn't break dance. He is background. And you know what? And that's why I get mad at the label sometimes. I'm almost finished, Trap. That's why I get mad at the labels. That's why I get mad at the labels. Because there's always those cats that, you know, you have to cut some of the fat off. This thing and say, yo, this is the look, this is the crew right here. This is what it's gonna be. I don't know what Jerobi. I know Jerobi was down with a Tribe Called Quest. But I know the label, they put their foot down and was like, nah, this is it. The DJ and the two MCs. Now, Jerobi is part of that crew. He's part of. He is a part of Tribe Called Quest. There's no question.
What did Jerobi do though? How many songs
was
Jerobi on? Was he on one song?
I'm sure he was on songs. He was on the last song, but the point is, well, he did a lot of like the talking intermissions between songs. He did on the first album. He's a part of that group.
Yeah.
But the label was like, you know, I'll let that, you know, I'm sure we can find the reasoning why they only pushed the 3 or the contract where it was just the 3. Fine. But what's that got to do with Big F? Why was he around? I'm asking you, Trap.
Big Gift did rap. He rapped on songs. He rapped on a lot of songs though. Big Gift actually had a he's on the Grill song with Nelly. So he rapped on a couple songs and he rapped on all the songs with Goody Mob thing. Gift wasn't the standout artist on it. I think his image was a standout image as far as the group though, but the lyrics though wasn't like that though. So I mean, like, I don't know. Look, you looking it up right now? Look up the best Big Gift verse.
I would never fuck up my algorithm. I would never mess up my algorithm looking up anything about him. Let me ask you this though. Let me ask, in Atlanta hip hop history, what does Big Gift land like his ranking?
People in Atlanta really mess with Big Gift though.
All right, so what's his ranking? Is he top like 30? What is he? Top in Atlanta? 10? Yeah.
He might fall into 30. He might fall into 30.
So equivalent. What's the equivalent in New York? Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying if we ranking his hate meter, what's the ranking? He got to be top 5 hater from Atlanta on New York.
No, he's definitely top 3 hater.
Top 3.
He's definitely top 3. He's
top
like
3.
Because CeeLo's not a hater.
No.
Outkast, those cats are not haters. Phil Mob cats is not haters. A lot of those, it's the top 3 is Ying, the Yin Yang twins,
the Yin Yang
and him.
Yeah.
That's Gep.
And
That's
good.
the top
You think
three.
Yin Yang Twins is still out on the road right now, doing from the window to the wall. They still doing that right there.
I'm
That
sure that's someone doing the thing.
so it was a video that somebody had put in the chat. Then I forgot the dude's name, man. I think it's called Read My Soul. I think that's his name. And he did like a video. We discussed it before. We were
Right.
saying how we feel at times that the South kind of like it was like like they kind of like that's when the industry started, well, hip hop started like declining when they came when they took the front line on it. What's your thoughts on that? Do you feel like that's truth? Think there's any truth in that, or that's not? You're still blaming on us because we let them do it. We gave them the ball, and then we sat back and watched them while it was declining and shit like that. What do you think?
Um. Once. No. They earned their positioning. Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
Cali, whatever they, Cali, whatever they have as far as accolades in hip hop, they earned it.
Mm-hmm.
There is a bunch of dead bodies of MCs, DJs, and producers that they stand on because New York was on some bullshit. I'm not going front. I know, but at the same time, though, you know, the fact that like, let me ask you a question. You can appreciate 70s R&B,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Definitely.
You can appreciate 90s hip hop,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
But if there's someone on your block that makes it on the radio, regardless of the quality of the music, you're going to be like, I know this kid. I kind of like raised this kid. I had my hands on it, and now they've made it to accomplishing one of their dreams.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna say,
Now I smile like a proud dad watching my only son that made it.
right, right. You're gonna support,
Uh-huh.
aren't you?
Yeah, for sure.
And that's what I feel like. Their music, the West Coast and the South, the Midwest, it wasn't up to par.
Yeah.
It wasn't up to par. And but instead of the people thought that we were saying, "Well, you're not up to par." No. This is a very specific fucking skill set here. Like when you do anything, business, any industry. Uh, let's say fucking basketball. If the NBA, if the Knicks take on a free agent from Tennessee, and he doesn't, they cut him, and they're like, nah, he's all right, but he's not ready for this, this league. Do we expect Tennessee to come out the blue and hate us for saying that we have a standard that we have to compete with? These niggas hate us because we don't want it wasn't good enough. Get back to it. Listen, you know how many cats in New York got turned away? Because even cats in New York thought that, oh, it's a lick. Oh, all I gotta do is rhyme and get a beat and go to the studio. You know how many cats were getting destroyed because they thought hip hop was a lick, and I can do what they're doing on the radio. I knew nine
Mm-hmm.
cats like that. You know what I'm saying? From New York, foundational New Yorkers. And I'm talking about foundational. And so you think just because you come from the South and the Midwest and the West, we're hating on y'all? It just wasn't good enough. It was a fine tuned thing, bro. and it wasn't good enough. It's good enough for your neighborhood. We didn't say the people were not good. The skill set wasn't good enough to compete with in New York. And if that makes us fucking um picky, or what do you call us? What do you call highbrow,
Snobs.
whatever,
Snobs.
snobs? Fuck it, then we snobs. I'm not gonna go from the sun, moon, stars, and all this and that to hey girl to your left and make me dance. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna go from Benita Applebum. You got to hey, what we gonna do today? I'm not doing that.
Hey, what we gonna do today?
They make fun of us saying the stars on the bridge and more room. They yeah, we're talking that shit, but you're talking what are y'all talking about? Raccoon juice, raccoon juice.
Raccoon
Give me a
juice.
slab of that raccoon juice.
From the window to the wall.
I ain't never scared.
I ain't never scared.
I ain't Trap.
I ain't never outside of the club, and you think I'm a punk.
And you think I'm a punk.
So
hey, hold on, one more. Hey, you know what? Whisper in your ear. Let me tell you something.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Yo, it's witty, yo. It's witty. It's witty. Yeah. I get it, but this is. What you gonna say, Trap? Yeah, man.
No, I'm gonna say on the same thing. So I'm asking, why at times does criticism feel like hate nowadays? Do you get that though? Do you feel like that? Well, everything is considered like hate nowadays, though. You feel like?
Because we don't have the same reason why sometimes dudes can't take projection from a female. It's like it stems from some deep inner issues that a person has. Like, yo, dude, we talked about this. Like, if you have a critique about a region and how it treated another region in a specific time period, man, allow that person to get it out, articulate their whether it's grievance or just their perspective on the situation. Allow that to happen. Like, I can tell you why I just told you why I felt like the South at one time wasn't giving us quality shit. That's all. Did they are there artists from the South that I enjoy that champion? Yeah, I've been in the ADHD room plenty of times and brought up Saha the Prince, who I think is fucking a genius. I think he's a fucking genius. You Trap put me on the JID.
JID, yeah, my bro.
Yeah, come on,
super dope.
So when they we're gonna be honest. If anything on this planet, let me tell y'all something, cousin. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all have a New York cat in your circle and he's not being honest with you, you need to get him out your circle. All right? Because that's one thing about New York cats. They're honest about their shit. You know what I mean? And that's, because we have to stand on that. That's bred in us. So if they're telling you some bullshit, he's doing you a disservice by even being in your circle.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
That's how I feel. If I don't like something, I'm like, yo, dude, you need to. No. I could be. There's ways I could say it. I could say it to appeal to your, soft nature and not hurt your feelings. And I'm saying, yo, bruh, first of all, I took the time out of my life to listen to some shit that I don't think is gonna work, right? And I'm gonna say, nah, that's not it, man. Go back. If I say, yo, Trap, he lets me hear the beat. Nah, I'm not feeling that, bro. I don't know. I don't know. It's just that kick is not hitting right, or that snare's a little off. Man. He's not gonna fucking throw his fucking machine out the window. He's not gonna block me on from the phone call. He like, yo, there's one or two options. He can say, yeah, I was feeling that too, but let me figure it out. Or he's gonna be like, that track might not just be for you, Lex. Because all my other people say this shit is fine. Cool. And then it might be my hearing's off, and then I'm listening to it, and then the MC gets on it, and then I'm like, yo, Trap, I was fucking bugging out. You killed that shit. Sometimes you gotta let some shit marinate, man. But I'm gonna be honest the first time, bro. And I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna give it 4 bars. I'm gonna listen to it. Then I'm gonna give it another 4 bars for my deep analysis. And I'm gonna give you the truth. I don't know, Trap. What do you think? What's your opinion?
I mean, I feel like as if but I stopped feeling like a long time ago. I don't never feel like anything that comes from me is hate. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to not carry that emotion, you know what I'm saying, within even saying I hate somebody or something like that. So whether I'm talking about my opinion upon something and if it's criticism, you know what I'm saying? It's not hate. Just like if I'm criticizing something, it's not hate. If I'm applauding something, it's not all love either. You know what I'm saying? I don't love it just because I'm saying something good about it. You know what I mean? So it's not all hate though. It's just an honest opinion that I'm giving upon something that I'm hearing or seeing or something like that. You know what I mean? And I can't sit there and give and say everything is dope. If I'm sitting there saying everything is dope, then I'm not doing the person no justice. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's a fact.
To be sitting there going, that's fire. Yeah, that's fire. Yeah, that's fire. Like even like when we're doing right now with glasses and everything. You know what I'm saying? Anything you send me, I don't applaud anything. So I'd be like, nah, you probably could. But just so happens that, you know what I'm saying, these tracks from that he been getting from Toomp, he been doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? That's because it's all collective minds going together, and like we're giving him a direction to go, and he's completing the direction like that. I want to be like, yo, yeah. Or he'll tell me an idea that he got on there. I'll be like, that's dope. Do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's been handled like that though. But I definitely wouldn't tell him everything like that he sends me over. Like, yo, that's your fire. That's your fire. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Just so happens the man know how to make great records. You know what I'm saying? He's doing a good job at it. And I did the same.
Go ahead.
No, I'm good.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, bro.
No, but also the way you run let's go. Let's get off the glasses. Pause. Let's speak on like when ADHD.
All right. So people say a lot of times I'm an
ADHD. Different minds because you handle that differently.
Yeah. So when it comes to ADHD, I'm gonna be honest though. People say all the time, yo, you don't say nothing is bad. This. No, I might not say it's bad, but I'll give my opinion upon it though. You know what I'm saying? I'll give my opinion, and if I feel like something could be changed on it or something like that, but I don't sit there and try to crush people. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yeah, that shit trash. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. People be so fast to do that shit to people's art creations, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really on that type of time. I'd rather tell you what you could change to make it better. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Right.
But like that. But other than sit there and go, yo, that shit trash, yo. You give it up, bro. This. Nah, I'm not gonna do that to a nigga, B.
It's fucked up to say give it up.
Yeah. Some niggas be wanting me to do that to niggas though. I'll be like, nah, I'm not gonna do that, especially on a public platform. It's like that. I got a question to do. And then I understand at times though that it might not be for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's at times when I can see and I be like it be artists that got hella fan bases. And then I'll be like, let me sit there and see why do people like this nigga music, B?
Right.
And I'll dive into the play. I'll dive into like NBA. I'll dive into NBA shit. I listen to NBA like why is these kids going so crazy for? Let me hear it. And then I can understand like, all right, it's not for me, but I can see why people like what they're hearing though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do with it, really. Yeah. But it's never no hate though. I talk like my saying I like to say is that don't fit me, man. that hating cloth don't fit me, man. You know what I'm saying? That
Mm-hmm.
shit too tight. It ain't a comfortable look on me. So I can never be a hater. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? That's it.
Can you do me a favor? Can you? Because I think we've all had a song that initially we didn't like. That after spending some time with it, we was like, "Yo, that shit was amazing." Do you remember the first song, or even the most recent song where that happened to you, where you was like, "Yo, I didn't like it at first, but then I come to like really love the song."
Within that right there, I like to think upon it like I try not to make that happen though. You know what I'm saying? Because like especially if it's something like if I keep hearing the song over and over, then I end up liking it. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like getting that feeling right there. Think of a damn, they trying to get a
You break it up. Say it
hold
again.
on.
Yeah.
I'll
Hmm.
do this real quick.
Do it. Do it.
All right, man. Excuse me on that one right there though, man. But we back. Yeah, yeah,
Word.
yeah. Um we could get into another question, man. I got some other questions here, man. So what was that? Is Rashad hit me up? All right. So
Is that too loud?
so you no, you
Can
good,
you
bro.
even hear it?
So you no, we good. So you feel like nowadays are these artists building legacies or they just building moments right now? What you feel like?
Oh man, they're building moments. They're not building anything that someone can actually like mimic.
Yeah.
It's shit that it's unique shit that can happen in your life, and it can happen to plenty of people. But the timing, how can people? I don't know if cats are manifesting this bullshit uh, so they can get public interest. I don't. It's just that it just seems so inauthentic. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So it's so many cats that are just doing bullshit. It makes you generalize the whole generation, and that's so unfair to do. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Trap. It's like, can you imagine, like, and I'm not talking about the world. I'm just talking about us. Like, if I wasn't as mad as Onyx when Onyx was out doing that thing,
Mm-hmm.
but there's someone who would look at Onyx and say these cats are so angry, and they're in the vacuum
Hmm.
that they view others with bald heads wearing the black camo jackets and might have a bad day. They just generalize us. I mean, I don't know, man. I think that there's nothing that's being given forth that's sustainable that builds to a career. In my opinion, what about you? What do you think?
No, I agree. I agree. But then I would say also that it's not even just like the I feel like to the question right now, I feel like as if the yeah, I don't think people are actually looking for to have legacies right now anymore though. I
Why?
feel like I don't
Why?
know. Well, look, right. Kane did an interview recently. Did you see the interview when Kane was saying that when he started out rapping, he was rapping because he wanted to be the best at rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
He wanted to be the best. He wanted to be known from block to block that he was the illest with the pen. I'm saying like that though. And
sure.
it went from artists wanting to be the best and wanting to be looked upon as being the best to artists wanting to be the richest. You know what I'm saying? And I think when that starts to come like that, it's like, all right, I think the craft of it, I think the craft of wanting to be the best goes out the window to now I'm gonna make this song to basically get, you know what I'm saying, get the most streams or something like that. You know
Sure,
what I mean?
sure.
So I think within that happening right there, that kind of like killed the legacy, the legacy stride off though. You know what I'm saying? It just made it more so a competition to the wealthy. You know what I'm saying? Not the best. You know what I mean? So I think that's what it more so went to though. But that could just be me within my age talking about, you know what I'm saying, like that. Because
That's what I'm
who
talking
don't
about.
want to be the richest? Who don't want to be the
That's what.
richest though?
Yeah. As you get older, within so as you get older, your value, the things you want changes and shit. I want to be the best. What
Mm-hmm.
now? Any other industry, there's nothing wrong with wanting both. I want to be the best, and I want to make as much money as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Like
The best should be making the most money though, but that ain't how that should go in hip hop though.
right, right, because we've allowed poor people and these execs to dictate. Like, if poor people are not buying the music and don't even like, yo, how many times have you gone to a club or a concert and you was amongst a sea of poor people? You don't go. That
It
doesn't
don't
happen.
happen. It don't happen.
So we need to. It's a mindset that we hold on to, so that we think that like we're authentic. Like, you have to be poor. No, nigga, you're not poor. You're not poor. Now, we all struggle a little bit. We not all where we want to be, but to continuously like drive this story of being like poor and not like, then you don't know what poor is. That's all. And these rich fuckers who rely on this poor storyline, at this point, I remember when, like, I used to watch college football, and this is when I was planning on how am I going to make it outside my parents' home, and the only thing I was really good at was athletics. I was a pretty decent student, and I had a little bit of respect. But the only thing I could think about at 11, 12 that I could do really, really, really well was math and football.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And baseball, those two sports. And I only played basketball because I'm from Queens, the
We all
land
play
of
basketball.
basketball.
We all
Everyone
play
plays
basketball.
basketball. If I
Everybody
want
play
to hang out with my
basketball.
boys, I'm going to be playing basketball. I don't
You're
give a
gonna
fuck
play
if you play
basketball.
hockey, you play
That's a
tennis,
fact.
you play lacrosse. I don't care. We
Mhm.
played basketball too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
all I'm saying is that, yeah, it's frustrating with the mentality that, I mean, I can understand it a little bit when it's actual struggle and where they say
Yeah.
hip hop comes from. But what I was gonna, let me finish my story. What I was saying is that when I was coming up and they would say stuff like, I forgot give me any football player from back in the days when I was watching, and they were like,
Walter
yeah,
Payton.
he could. Oh, yeah, okay. Someone like Walter Payton. Someone like Ernest Dickinson, Eric Dickinson, whatever. And they would always have this story like he had 10 brothers and his mom, they lived on a farm in rural Georgia and Mississippi and all that shit. I'm like, okay. I'm like, wow, that must be tough. So whatever. Okay, that's ill. That's an ill story. But in 2025, when I still hear him using the same fucking storyline, I'm like, that's just fucking disgusting. How? How? That shit bothers me. I don't know.
14 brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
I'm the only
yeah.
one. I had to feed all of them. I'm the only one who made it out.
Right. Sometimes, as we move forward, some storylines die off.
Yeah.
Because we as a people elevate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear I don't want to see in 2026 they show this handsome young athlete. He's playing basketball, baseball, football. She's playing tennis and basketball, something, and they show her pretty face or his handsome face, and then they go back to that child's humble beginnings, and then some old person like, in 2016, I was so poor. I had to bring water.
He said 2016. He said 2016.
Oh, hold on, man. Sir, when were you bringing water up and down the hill? 26. Oh, I'm so sorry. It was 2015. 2015. I was bringing water up and down the hill. What? Come on,
yeah, those
y'all.
stories is done. No, those stories is done. We shouldn't be hearing those. I mean, like,
no,
not to say that people not living in poverty though. Still,
right.
People are. Yeah, we're not saying that at all. But yeah, but them stories, like when you heard, like I heard Michael Irvin's story the other day. Michael Irvin's story was ill, man. I mean, he was one of the people that had like 16 brothers and sisters in the same household with him. Know what I mean? So like, yeah, I don't even think people are producing kids like that no more, B.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even though I got a cousin, I got a cousin who got 9 kids right now. He's about 32.
No, track. No, I know it's possible for it to happen still. You know what I mean? My parents, my mother and her siblings, they were 70.
Yeah.
They came from Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather brought his he went to Pittsburgh first.
Mm-hmm.
Then he brought 3 of his kids. Had 1 in Pittsburgh. Then they had four kids. Then he moved to New York. And then he had the rest of his kids in New York.
Yeah.
It's very possible.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's not. It's the same like storyline. It's not even necessarily the story. It's the storyline that they place on certain.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I'm tired of it. You don't hear that storyline come from white people.
Facts.
You don't hear that storyline come from white people. That's like our continuously story that you keep hearing from us.
Right.
And then, yeah. All right. Well,
I think sometimes we need to retire some of that shit, man.
Yeah.
And not,
if it's the truth, we gotta let it be told though. If it's the truth,
no, that's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
We gotta let it be
but
told.
At the same time, we have a lot of suburban kids that have elevated this fucking game.
Yeah. I think. What do you think about? Hold on, real quick. What do you think about? I heard Kendrick Lamar say that shit like a couple months ago when he said like nowadays, man, like we're gonna go into like the future where we're not even gonna really get the kids that's coming from the hoods no more like that. Like they saying like basketball is done turned into like a sport like tennis or golf. Where it's like kids are getting so much like training and stuff like that's in like the suburbs and like rich families, like they're getting more of the opportunity. Before we had kids that was like you was trying to come up, you was trying to make a better way for your family and shit like that. So you was going hard. You was hitting the backyard all day, staying out there shooting when it's snowing and raining and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And ended up making it there. To now they got kids now that's getting trainers at 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? Okay. They train it.
Fine. Yeah.
And the trainer they getting no, but I'm saying the trainer that they getting, them kids that's in the hood can't get that same training. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Because that shit costs money. That shit costs money, man. Them trainers cost $25 an hour, B. That's like the minimum for a trainer in sports, B. You know what I mean? So it's like that.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that those same trainers are willing to find. Wait, we could find cheaper trainers, or we can find cats who play college basketball who are on the bench. Or you can find training. We don't have to have the top trainer. We can, and sometimes you don't need the label trainer. Sometimes you just need a bunch of dads and moms who know the sport and spend the time. Because you know what? I don't know how to train, I guess, but I went and got. I used to have a boxing bag, a bag, a punching bag. And when my son first started playing playing football, which his mom was totally against, and no one had. I said, "Yo, we're gonna go in this backyard, and I'm gonna show you how to properly tackle." Yeah, I'm a trainer, so that so that you know what you're doing out there. And we helped other kids. I taught them how to properly catch and properly tackle, how to avoid, how to stretch, all that stuff. And I had my other son. His mom was against it and all this stuff, right? But look who's cheering the loudest. My son's football. Who she's cheering more than the mom of my oldest son. Everything wearing all the colors. Oh, I thought she wasn't for football. He shouldn't be playing football. It's unsafe. Beat it.
Hold on. Now I want to ask you that though, right? So, let's stay on the football thing. Right. So, all right. So you said that she was all against football, correct? Do you and you was for it though? And you hold on, my mother right there. She about to tap in right now. Hold on a second, real quick.
Okay.
No, all right. So I never forget my mom. I tell you, my brother went to Purdue when D1, you know what I'm saying, college football, went to Purdue. I never forget, bro. I was all basketball. At the time coming up. Like I took him to all my basketball games I was going to. He was coming with me. My brother was like attached to my hip growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then one day, my mom's it was a guy my mom was dealing with at the time. He was coaching football somewhere in Brooklyn. She brought him over there. He signed up for the football. I'm never gonna come out with his football pay. I'm like, football? What do you mean you playing football? We don't play football. We play basketball, bro. What do you mean? He's like, I want to play football. I'm like, man, because I can't train him on football. I don't know nothing about football, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you on your own with that, bro. We play basketball up in here, B.
Yep.
Bro, he took it to the top. You know what I'm saying? He took it to shout out Everton. You know what I'm saying? That was the dude my mom was with right this time. And my mom's a super football mom. You know what I'm saying? Like luckily she never looked upon it as being risky, none of that shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying? She put him out there. He went from being a lineman, to after the line, they found out the boy had a God-given arm, B. Like he had an arm that was given to him from God, son. That man could throw the ball. At a young age, he was throwing the ball 60 yards with the back foot. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was crazy with it. It was to the point when I seen him out there, I'm like, oh, nah, we got something here. You know what I'm saying? They threw him at quarterback real quick.
We got something here. Yeah.
Yeah. Word. I mean, he went from the Mo Better Jaguars, then he came and joined the team in Queens. He joined the Bayside Raiders.
Oh yeah, Bayside Raiders. Okay.
Yeah. Then you said he played for the Rifles. We played against the Rifles. We went from the Bayside Raiders, then we went over to another team that was like in Long Island, went to a Long Island League, then he went to high school, and then I asked him the other day, I said, Joe, bro, let me ask you a question. So like out of New York, you know what I'm saying, out of New York players that came, you know what I'm saying, that made it like to play in college and shit like that, come out of high school, where would you rank yourself at being? He said, I'm easily top 5.
Your brother's
and I couldn't really argue with him though, B. Like he really was like that dude coming out of high school though, B. Like a great. Y'all think he was a 6'5"?
Was he a quarterback? You mean
quarterback?
Wait. Well, the question is, was he rank himself as quarterback coming out of New York City?
That's why I asked. I said, are you ranking that as quarterback? Or are you ranking that as all players? I'm like, because you got to think like you got players that came from like. I'm like, and also, are you just ranking it upon New York City?
Right.
Because you go to Mount Vernon, you start going upstate, like, you know what I'm saying, like that. I think he was
Right.
putting it on. I think he might have been putting it. I think he might have been. I gotta ask him again. What did he mean? Did he mean it? He was a bad motherfucker though. He won. He won Player of the Year and all that shit though. Like he won.
Okay.
He won them shit like 2 years in a row. Like he was cooking. He was
Okay.
really cooking in New York City.
I
Word.
respect that. I respect that.
So yeah, I mean, he went to, like I
I
said, he
mean,
went to
there's
Purdue.
some
He
bad
went to
dudes,
Purdue.
man.
Yeah, it was some bad
Yeah.
dudes. Yeah, it was. It was a bad dude that was playing when he was playing. It was a running back dude that went to I don't want to mess the school up, but I think he went to like was it Fordham Prep he went to? But the dude was bad. He was like he was really a lacrosse. He was really a rugby player, but he played. They got him to play. They got him to play football.
Right.
Boy was a beast running back, B. That's what I'm saying. But he was bad though. But yeah, so but what I was talking about was the fact of I was gonna say, do you think like all right, playing football right now? Do you have your youngest right now about to play? Is he playing football or you don't want to play?
You don't want to play.
You don't want to play, huh?
But he
You
said
try to,
one minute he wants to play, the next minute he's like, nah, I'm not for this shit.
yeah, yeah. I think that this next generation. Hold on, let me close the door real quick.
Yeah.
I think that this next generation of kids,
Uh-huh.
their interest is gonna be kind of different than what I was, than what yours was, what mine was, what my brothers was. Like we were so yeah, we was basically on the whole interest of like I'm not gonna say the crack rock, but like it was basketball. I mean, it was sports or rapping. You know, sports entertainment. You know what I'm saying like that. I think it's changing. I think it's changing up right now with this next generation of kids. Like I think they. I don't know if their interest within sports is going to be as much as it was with us. I definitely don't think that they're gonna be really going wanting to go into entertainment with whether within rap or some shit like that though, even singing and like that. I think it's changing right now. I think the internet's changing a lot. I think you're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna be trying to be content creators, want to do streaming shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be different interests within these kids nowadays though, man. I think. I don't know. That's what I kind of see right now. Or because like my kids is like interested within like the tech, like my son is heavy on tech though. Like heavy
Right.
on tech. My daughter wants to be a chef. You know what I
Wow.
mean? Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And we need more black tech. We need more black chef. And
Yeah.
what is that
Yeah.
called?
Definitely.
Uh,
What?
I forgot what that's.
What chef culinary?
Yeah, culinary, but yeah. All right, we need more of that. You know what I mean? Because you never know,
Mhm.
that might lead to her owning her own restaurant,
Oh yeah, that's what we going for.
her own brand or something like that. Where you know what I mean?
That's
But
what we going for. That's
we need
definitely what we
more of
going for.
everything. We need more of everything.
Yeah, I
You know
think
what I
we might
mean?
have maxed out on the on the sports and the entertainment shit. I think we definitely do need to have these kids take interest within other things. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
such as like you know what I'm saying? Just it could be because it's many different ways to become wealthy. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
My main thing with my kids. I'll never forget. Right, I might tell you a story before. My daughter said, "Dad, you know what my dream job is?" So I'm
What you
driving. I
say?
said, "What?" She said, "To work at Subways." I said, I said, I said, "What?" I said, "No, no, 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 no. Your dream thing is to own
Own us
Subways."
somewhere. You can own it. You can
I
own it.
said, "You're gonna own the subways, yo. Like you ain't working in no damn subways. You're gonna own everything is owning." You know what I'm saying?
How
Like
old
I
is she?
pushed. She was young. She was young at the time. She might have been like 6, something like that, 7. She was real young.
She must
But
have
I
loved those
pushed.
sandwiches.
Yeah, she did. Right. I push entrepreneur to my kids, man. I
Yeah,
really push ownership, shit like that. I've been doing that since they was young too.
sure. That's
Word.
what you're supposed to. That's a good pops, man. I told my sons,
Yeah.
man, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I told my oldest son, he's like, "Your dad, I just want to make sure that I never ever want to pay for school. We put in too much hard work,
Mm-hmm.
and because there was some certain schools that he kind of really wanted to go to, you know, that they were like offering him like a preferred walk on. You know what I mean? This is before he got the 18 scholarship offers, and
Mm-hmm.
but then it was just like I said, son, remember, listen, if you're blessed to play for a couple of years. I said, let's own the team too, bro. That's an option too, man. Like you gotta build your bridges. Don't be an asshole because you can always coach. But you don't always have.
Yep.
Excuse me. Playing is not the only option, man. I look at some. I look at some of this. They always throw that number in our face, especially when it comes to football, right? And basketball. Like most of the players are 70%, whatever. It's a 70% black league.
Mm-hmm.
But look at everyone else. Look at the owners and the coaches and the staff. Look at the cameramen. The only for the longest, everyone was getting paid except the players.
That's a fact.
So I don't give a fuck how many guys you got on the field. So I mean, son, we could own the team too.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Tom Brady is our owner.
Yeah.
And what's the kid that he played for the Jets? He played for the Giants, now he played for the Jets. Tyrod Taylor or something like that.
Yeah.
The quarterback.
Yeah.
He could never own it. He could never own a team. He's been beat up and bruised playing this game more than Brady.
Mm-hmm.
But there's always that other Jim Brown. What's his name? Bo.
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All the Eric Dickinson. No matter all the accolades in the game, you know what the biggest accolade is? Being able to own some shit after the game.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James is going to own some shit after the game.
Yeah.
All that trophy shit, throw that shit out the window. Anyway, man. I mean, that's it, man.
Yeah. That's it, man. Well, listen, man. This is a diamond district. We're gonna be hitting y'all with some more of these. You know, you see how me and Lex do, man. We can talk just about anything right now. We can chop it up on the diamond district, man.
You gotta talk about that hat you wearing, cosplaying as a Met fan. Right? You ain't, yeah, man.
I'm from Queens, man. I'm from Queens.
No colorway. No colorway.
Colorway, right?
When did the Mets ever have a blue and white hat? When did the Mets ever have a blue and white hat?
They had it on the Ave. That's where I got it from.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I got it from the Ave. You know what I'm saying? I told him, I said, Joe, you got navy blue and white? You got navy blue and white Mets hat? Dude said, right there. I said, let me get that. Right now.
Me too, that's fine.
I love this hat right here. But you should no. What we could discuss next time is how you from Queens and you were diehard what's the name fan Yankee Stinky fan. That's what we're talking about next time. Right. We haven't talked about that before though. But listen though, man, y'all here right now, man. Make sure you like, comment,
my Yankee fans stand up.
You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Yankee fan, I mean, put something in the chat. Let us know who you are and where you from. You know what I mean? But yeah, we the Diamond District, man. We out of here. This is for Lex Diamonds.
Peace, y'all.
You heard? And you can tune into that Gatekeepers episode. Tune into that Gatekeepers episode 8, just out right now. The link should be the link for the episode should be right here underneath me right now. And click on that one. Check that one out though too. We out though.
Peace.